Now to an in-depth look at gifts given to Chicago's mayor. A new inspector general's report shows Brandon Johnson's administration improperly blocked investigators from accessing his gift room. And in the majority of cases, the required log of gifts failed to include who the gift came from. CBS News Chicago political reporter Chris Tye is here now with what we're learning about all this, Chris.
There's a lot to kind of consume here, Erica. The gifts range from a Gucci tote bag to a Mont Blanc pen to Hugo Boss cufflinks. Receiving them is not improper, according to the city's inspector general, but they have to be noted in a publicly available logbook. When agents for the city's independent inspector general's office went to access that book, they were met with roadblocks and denials from the mayor's team.
Undercover inspector general workers visited City Hall's 5th floor asking for access to gift logs that are supposed to be available to the public. They were denied. They were told to submit a Freedom of Information Act request, which they say was denied too. When they told Mayor Johnson's team who they really were, a spreadsheet of gifts was made available.
For many of these gifts, including Hugo Boss cufflinks and a personalized pen and some Gucci handbags and size 14 men's shoes, the gifts were listed as being located in the gift room.
Inspector General Deborah Witzberg's team then asked to see the gift room. And according to her just-released report, the city law department persisted in denying physical access to the gift room.
Is it possible that there are a bunch of Gucci handbags neatly on a shelf in a gift room at City Hall and no one's using them and nothing has gone wrong and everything's fine? Yes, that is possible, but we're not in a position for a lot of benefit of the doubt here.
The spreadsheet they were given spanned the last 15 months of the Lori Lightfoot administration, where she received 144 gifts, and the first 10 months of the Johnson administration, where he received 236 gifts. In 70% of all of them, the gift giver is not identified. Among the 236 gifts received by the Johnson administration, a Givenchy bag, a Kate Spade purse, Carucci shoes, and a personalized Mont Blanc pen.
That's certainly concerning to me. Where there's anything of value being exchanged, we would absolutely want to know whether those gifts are coming from people looking for influence in some way, whether those are lobbyists or people doing business with the city.
I have never even seen this room that they're talking about.
Mayor Johnson was asked about the investigation today.
I don't mean to make light of this so-called investigation, but quite frankly, it bears very little. If people want a tour of this room, I'll sign up because I've never been to it myself.
Johnson's team says they will transition to new policies on how gifts are accepted and will make the gift room available to the inspector general, but as of today, they still have not.
When things happen behind closed doors, people have every reason to assume the worst.
A spokesperson for former Mayor Lightfoot today telling us about gifts received, quote, per guidance provided by the City of Chicago Board of Ethics, the Lightfoot administration complied with standard gift reporting procedures as followed by mayoral administrations over several previous decades, end quote. The mayor, Mayor Johnson, was asked if the IG was lying when she says she was denied access multiple times to that gift room. He did not answer that question, but called the report at large, Erica, a mischaracterization.
Okay, and per policy, what exactly does that mean? It doesn't mean that they have to necessarily turn these gifts away.
Right. The crux of this, the inspector general is saying, is it's not the problem of receiving the gifts. It's not being very transparent of what the gift is, who it's from, when it was received, and logging it appropriately.
Yeah, and in this case, whether they thought it was a member of the public or an investigator.
Right, and that was the whole idea. How would the public fare if they asked for the question?
Yeah, a lot still to be learned.
Indeed.
All right, thank you, Chris.
You bet.